Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'll be listing off 10 things I've noticed about Filipino English. Now, the Filipino variety of English is just as valid as the American variety or even the British variety. In fact, the Philippines ranks as having the 4th largest English-speaking population in the world, beating out even the UK. So let's dive in, shall we? Number 1. Using the word already to mean just now. So, in the US, you might hear a mother ask her son, "Did you finish your homework?" And he'll say,
I already did.
to mean, I already did it like an hour ago or so. Long before you even asked me the question. In the Philippines, if you ask that same question, they'll say,
I already did.
that might mean they finished it during you asking the question or even after you asked the question. And I'll kind of explain my theory as to why they do that later in this video. Number 2, adding words that would be used in Tagalog. So, for example, Tagalog has this part of speech called particles. And in Tagalog, these particles don't necessarily have a direct translation into English. So for example, Filipinos might add the word po to show respect for the receiver in the conversation. You might say in English, thank you. And instead of hearing salamat din or walang alaman, you might hear back, welcome po. Adding that po shows some respect. Number 3, dropping words that would otherwise be used in American English. So while Americans generally say, I'll check it out, Filipinos might simplify that to, I'll check it. Another example, while Americans generally say, I was chatting with someone, a Filipino might just say, I was chatting someone. Number 4, substituting the Tagalog word for the English word. Back to number 1. Na can mean now or already. So that sort of word can be a reason why already is seen to mean now or just now. You might hear busy na, and that could be busy now. Another example might hear the Tagalog conjunction instead of the English conjunction. So for example, Cassie is tired. Cassie, she had a long day at work. And Cassie means because. Everything else in the sentence was English except for that one word. Number 5, not dropping the word the. In a lot of Asian languages, because they don't have a word for the, they drop it when they are learning English. In Tagalog, they have the word ong, which generally can be translated to English as the word the. So Filipinos are pretty good about including the word the when they're speaking in English, except when they're speaking super informally. And even in American English, when we're typing and we don't want to write more words than we have to, we'll just drop it out. So, number 6, different forms of the verb to be aren't really necessary in the Filipino variety. So in Tagalog, they use the word I, and that is a sort of a helping verb that can sort of mean to be. And in American English, we have a bunch of different words that do the same thing, like am as in I am, is as in he or she is, are as in they are. It would make sense that Filipinos would simplify or just completely drop the form of to be, because it's not as important in Tagalog, so that's reflected in their variety of English. Filipino might say, what you doing? And even Americans in an informal speech might just say, what you doing? Drop that word are. Because I understood what you said without it. And another example, did you go here? Might be said in the Filipino variety, do you go here? The tense, the verb, might not even be important. I could understand what they said. Number 7, pronouncing the letter F and the letter V as P and B. The F sound can be written as PH, as in Philippines. See this PH? Well, I already know the letter P sounds like P. So I guess PH would be P. Letter V will sound like the letter B. And this is possibly because of the Spanish colonial influence. In Spanish, the letter B and the letter V are pronounced the same, as in 20. Number 8, pronouncing TH as T. There seems to be a pattern of replacing these sort of longer, airy, breathy sounds with shorter sounds. So the letters F, V, and the sound F are fricatives. Those are sounds that go longer. It doesn't stop. The air just keeps coming out of my mouth. So with P, B, and T, those are stops, which are sounds that will stop. Pops, like a bubble. So there's a sort of this bubbliness in Filipino English that is partly due to this pronunciation, but also just the bubbliness of Filipinos. Number 9, pronouncing the letter R like the double T in better. There are other Asian languages that might use the letter R to signal the flap sound. Is it possible that this is another influence of the Spaniards? Pero it might have happened without them because they have that sound in other Asian languages after all. And number 10, super cute spellings. They might write a sentence phonetically using just letters. Are you busy? I am busy. See, it's so cute. Of course, the sunshiny personality of Filipinos influences how they use language. They're much more likely to use positive words than negative words. Now, while an American might try to correct someone's English, the most important thing is understanding what the other person means. So, what if you dropped a few words here and there? Did I need it to understand you? Very likely not. To all you Filipinos watching, don't worry if your English isn't perfect. Your variety of English is just as valid as anyone else's. Also, your accent is super cute. Please, do not change it. Now, before you go,
I know that you didn't click on this video for nothing, so please click on that like button. I know that you really care. You take this video, 5 friends and share. If you would like to join our tribe, go to my channel page and click subscribe.